What's up everyone? This is my week 6 recap of the Super Auto Pets team tour. This time we are playing against Merko actually, a great friend of the channel, and I will link his YouTube and Twitch in the description. I suggest checking out his Twitch especially because if you're interested in this set, he also streamed his entire POV, so I'm not going to spoil too much, but we did play all 5 games and he did stream all of them. I'm just going to show off a single game in this video though. But first, let me guide you through how my team did for this week. I'm actually recording this relatively early in the week. It's only Saturday, so a lot of the sets have not been played just yet. But we do have Tyler winning against Flip 3-0. Mighty impressive. Actually, I believe it was even a best of 7, so Tyler beat Flip 4-0, so very nice job, Tyler. I always know that he can pull off some crazy stuff in all other packs. I know he's like a turtle pack main, but I think his other packs are very solid as well. And we also have the Unicorn Pack Specialist Maverick on our team, beating Hop very narrowly 3-2. I'm actually not sure best of what they played, but I think it's a very clutch victory for us to have, because that means if I win, we win the set for this week, or if Echo wins, we win this set for this week as well, and it is very likely for one of those situations to happen. We also have Sincere, who is going up against Philip with Style. Philip with Style, I believe, beat Rev, so I don't have too high hopes for Sincere because Rev is actually pretty good at the star pack. Better than me, I believe. But yeah, I'll be very surprised if we manage to win this week 5-0. But for now, let's hop into my game. And this game, I'll say from now, this is the reason why I don't play Puppy Pack Versus anymore. Just take a look at this. We have a very decent start with a double gecko plus a bluebird. So I've been learning a little bit about the Puppy Pack while I have not been recording yet. And from what I know, the base things you can be scaling up are the moth and the ladybug actually. Ladybug is especially powerful because it synergizes with a lot of the pets in the later tiers. But Gecko is the third best thing you can be scaling up, so I'm very happy to have found two of them plus a Bluebird, and Bluebird especially is S tier because it gives you some much needed scaling. We're rolling and we find yet another Gecko. Pretty decent hit right here, hitting the front line. Not that I think it really matters. Unfortunately, here we are going to lose because Merko is going for multiple beetles, so he's probably going to go the ladybug route, which I think is stronger overall. But we have a very solid start. Another gecko plus a ferret in the shop, so we are not going to be losing the second round. Let me fast forward a little bit. I'm even taking the tennis ball just in case because I really do not want to be losing any hearts against Merko. He's like super strong and I don't want to give him any edge. I'm even repositioning a little bit, hoping that it makes a difference. He picked up a tennis ball as well, in fact, and with my tennis ball and his tennis ball in total killing 4 units, it's going to be a pretty fun round. Thankfully, we do clutch up the victories, so none of us will be losing any hearts, both of us get to regenerate, and I'm going to get a pretty decent level up right here. I was thinking like both of these are very good, especially if I'm going for a toy line with the gecko. A pangolin is very powerful, but it's kind of conditional. You need to find a pill ASAP, and there have been a lot of games where I have not been able to find the pill, so Pangolin is just a dead unit on my team for some time, but yeah, this is the reason why I am going to take this tropical fish instead. And tropical fish plus bluebird is a very strong combo. We also find a lemur, so now we have two pretty decent buff targets for the tropical fish, and we get to replace the useless tennis ball with a garlic press. He's most likely going to be combining his bluebirds and selling off his ferret, so I don't think a tennis ball would have killed any units like it did last turn, so I think I did the correct play here. We are getting a mighty good shop roll right here and a very good bluebird buff as well. The lemur is getting some stats. And you can see Merko did the same thing. He ditched the tennis ball for a garlic press, so great might think alike. But sadly for him, I am getting a lot more lucky than he is. So I'm just winning easily. And we're going to go for a level up, which results in a hatching check. So yeah, absolute decimation. I'm getting the perfect luck. This is basically like if I were to play this in arena, I would be getting a 5 of a kind with this sort of setup 100% of the time. So yeah, I'm super happy with what I'm getting. We're getting some pretty good bluebird hits as well, hitting both the units that we are scaling up with the tropical fish. And Merko is actually looking kind of scary with the double dromedary. He did beat me one game by making a huge bet in the shop with the double dromedary, so I am kind of scared of what he has cooking. But thankfully for now, we do have another toy, another garlic press to replenish. And the rest of what I can do is just look for level ups. I think I'm far enough ahead that I can focus on just doing my own thing right here, letting the team scale itself up. He's transitioned into a hare, which is actually not a pretty strong unit, but it's not horrible either, in my opinion. Especially when I run a garlic, it's pretty good. It has something that it can copy guaranteed. I think it's better for it to be copying meat bones though, especially in this situation where I have a huge unit and the garlic is most likely not going to matter, but Merko knows best. Here I am going to transition into yet another hatching check, be a little bit more gold efficient, and we have a triple level up for next turn. So not only are we winning, we are also set up for the late game better. And this is what I mean. Like, this has almost no skill to do with it whatsoever. I'm just getting very lucky. And Merko has to unfortunately pay the price. Even though this game is kinda close, I still win with a single 6-6 hatching check remaining. And he's down to 2 lives. Let me take a look at actually how many level ups he has prepared. And you can see he's fighting so hard for the tempo. He doesn't even have a single level up prepared on his team. Maybe his shop has something cooking, but I can't guarantee that. I remember watching back the set, but I don't remember if he had any level ups in the shop. He most likely had at least one. But yeah, we have three. So let us take a look at what we find. First level up is a stonefish, the favorite pet of Merko, so we're definitely taking that. Second one is a poodle actually, which I think works pretty nicely with this team. After I buy this canned food, I will show you. So this is tier 3 and this is tier 3, but this is tier 2 and this is tier 1. So the poodle is going to be buffing at least 3 targets. And if we want to fit the stonefish in, I'm probably going to sell either the tropical fish or the hatching chick in order to make space. So the poodle will be at full efficiency. So not only are we stronger on tempo, we are also stronger on scaling. And you can see getting +6/+6 worth of buffs for a single turn. Merko unfortunately has to go full tempo, he doesn't have an option, so even despite doing that, I end up winning. And yeah, absolute decimation. I don't know what to tell you. I feel bad for Merko. In his stream, he said that he thinks I'm the slightly better player, but I just think that's a blatant lie. I'm pretty sure Merko is way better than me. Like, he's been grinding Puppy Pack exclusively, maybe like other than the update where he has been playing some Unicorn Pack. So yeah, I think he has like double or triple the games under his belt, so he knows what he's doing better. I'm just a little bit greedy and going for some funny late game builds, but unfortunately for me, this run is not going to go late. We're selling the hatching chick and going for full tempo right here. I want the gecko's ability to activate, so I'm thinking if I should be buying the stingray or the puppy here. But because we also found a tie in the shop, I think I'm going to just buy the stingray and take the stinky sock, so that maybe we can reduce some unit down to 5 HP and the chili can take it out. You can see I'm going to buy sell right here, buy the tar. Poodle is still at full efficiency. This is tier 5, tier 2, tier 1, tier 4. We don't have any tier 3 units anymore, but we don't really need them. And yeah, let's end turn and see how it goes. I'm going to put this in slow motion if I learn how to. You can see Merko doing something very similar actually. With the hatching check, he's also gone for the toy for tempo, putting weakness on my tar. Not that it really matters. It would have mattered if I hadn't repositioned because my gecko was at the front. But thankfully I got very lucky right here, and let's see the result. Unfortunately, my prediction was not correct. This did not drop down to 5 HP. It did drop down to 6 though, so it was kinda close. But yeah, you can see, even though my plan did not go as I drew it up, we still end up winning quite easily. In fact, this stonefish could have taken out another 12 HP unit. And yeah, we win with 6 hearts remaining on turn 8. It sucks when this happens, but I got super lucky and I managed to win on turn 8 without dropping a single heart. So yeah, GG's to Merko. Once again, check out his Twitch and YouTube channels. I hope you enjoyed what you saw, and if you did, I hope that you like, sub, do all the generic stuff, and I will talk to you next time. Take care.